So, the CRS F1 1988 Portuguese Grand Prix brought a very interesting race this season. What I have for you guys here today is a small post-race commentary between myself, Adam Appleseed, Imao, Unofficial, and Joseph McKenna. Hope you enjoy the video. Thank you very much. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Here. Are you ready?
Yep.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so then here you go. See, that was a good start for Micro there, at least. And I think Blank got an overtake on there. He was first, at least for just a split second there. So Micro took it back, or no.
No, I hit the car. Fuck.
It was Grinder. There you go.
Yeah. There's no display of turn 4's instant.
I mean, dude, overall it's very clean. I mean, look at it. Everyone nicely flowed through there. I mean.
You say that, but then turn 4 had like a huge incident at the back.
Know. Turn 4. Well, I'm looking at it right now. I don't really see much in the replay, but yeah,
Well, yeah, because it changed. Yeah, like skipped over it.
But okay, well, yeah.
Yeah, you see right there.
Well, listen. I mean, 1, 2, 3 at least. At least it's something.
Yeah, but then like you see, like there were 7 cars very slow in turn 4.
I mean, at least it wasn't the whole grid on the upside.
There was the turn 7 incident.
Yeah. Turn 7.
But yeah,
then you have, I think, Fluffy or so.
Yeah. There were some big incidents.
There. Oh, there you go. Then me though, 8th place.
Yeah.
I was chilling here, you know. I was like, okay, this is not a bad start.
Yeah. So like after turns 4 and 7, it started to stabilize for a little bit.
Epilepsy, all the flashes. No, I mean, but overall though, good. Honestly, I gotta say, good job though on Kitsubishi and stuff like that, and overall the commentary team for like having such good, like the whole setup with the UI and stuff like that. I find it looks really nice. Really gives a good like experience of the race.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go. Oh, and I see it now. Hey, Mayo, the fact that you got a lock there in the pit. On Kitsubishi's end, I'm actually seeing that you got technically a penalty.
Yeah, I got a really long penalty.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh, a bit of grass.
Oh, yeah, there you go. A little tap on the grass from Micro. Oh, and then, okay, one part. I mean, honestly, it's not like this.
Oh, more grass.
But that's the part where he went out.
Should we have like, I don't know, do we really need like a track limits kind of thing here?
Well, what do you mean?
I don't think we should really enforce track limits, because once you get off track, you're in a wall.
In the sense that like I feel like I have lost some hot laps to like moments where I've just gone off a little bit and it caused me entire lap to get red. I know. I just find though it should still be enforced. Honestly, because we started not enforcing them, even though like.
No, I mean like during a race.
No, but I mean like because even though it does mean if you go off track, you are getting slow. You have to think of like places like Monaco, right? The chicane. Like if you don't enforce the track limits, I mean, of course, people would get into shit if they did it, but I mean, you could basically just bomb the whole chicane there on Monaco for instance. So I mean, I do still put in place. So there you go. Then you have.
Micro was chasing the Silo Drifter for I think about 10 laps.
Yeah.
All of the 10 laps.
Oh, that was a good long time there. No, I was watching interviews too, and I don't know if there's interviews.
Oh, somebody spun.
Like on their end. Oh, who was it? Oh, okay, wait, in the background there, yeah. I figure a couple seconds ahead of you, but fine. Oh. Akito? Hey, actually, Akito, though, actually started pretty good. Been 6th there. This was an interesting race, too. He had a lot of general back markers. Getting a shot, at much higher up ranking. Okay, and then...
Back to pit?
Okay, see. Yeah, that arrow's there, gone. Got safety cars. How long were you locked for, Mayo?
What?
Mao, I guess? How long were you locked for there in the pit?
I was like a minute and 40 or something like that.
Oh, yeah, okay. I'll say, yeah,
Because it
at
was like
that point,
it
you
was
basically
40
locked up.
seconds.
Doesn't like the pit lock kind of increase?
Well, it increases if you try to get out.
Yeah.
If you do like like sometimes like the first times you do it, it
Mhm.
increases, but there's a point where it gets 10 seconds.
Mhm.
You just did like a 10-second penalty because you already lost so much time from the other penalties,
Oh yeah.
and then there's a point that it doesn't even give you a penalty.
Well, I mean, okay. Yeah, that's it. Though you got a fair bit of those. Oh.
Oh,
So no moves yet here. I think we'll just review this then up to like lap
oh,
6 or something.
somebody's spun on the
Oh, there you
grass.
go. There you
Oh.
go. That's me off onto the gravel. I was actually relatively lucky. I'd only lost one position there, and I don't know if Raptor hadn't managed to actually catch it, luckily. So I was able to stay in fourth, and it was after this or so where I had Fapster on my tail, you know, for a good while there, and I was like, okay,
Grippy's off track.
hit. But yeah.
This is some incidents that are even weird because they were in a straight line. They weren't even shifting. They were just like they were even 50 or something like that.
Would have
Somewhere
been
around
related
those
to
gears.
lag.
And they just spin. They weren't even in turbo lag. It was just high gear over with turbo in,
Just
and
like
they just
on the straight, and people just straight up spun up, right?
yeah, just lost control.
Look at those safety cars.
Well, look, I mean, at least on the eggs,
Alright.
I could see that happening between like third
in turn
fourth,
1 and
maybe not.
into turn 2.
Yeah, I don't know. But okay, so here you see Fapster trying to go up my inside. I actually like I don't know. He didn't go for the move quite that much. I mean, obviously, he wouldn't have enough space on the exit. I was able to just hold it in here for a good little while. Okay, no.
Alright.
And
Alright,
see
the other
there,
Leighton
that's what
House of
happened.
Microlin
This
has
like, car
made
just
a
completely went right by me.
mistake. Grinder has
Anyway,
made a mistake. Auditori?
Yeah, but
Is
anyways,
this where
though,
he
but so that's-
spins? Is this where he spins again, or is that later in the race?
Was a master evaluate. Just kept
Anyway.
spinning and everything. Baker gave the he didn't show up for practice or cards thing.
Yeah.
Said
Actual Formula 1?
What? Wait, what for?
Huh?
Like,
For
sorry.
qualifying.
Okay, yeah.
So it's like if a driver's not driving fast enough, they are a hazard.
yeah, I was thinking of that, but I didn't know if Michael allowed it on the
Yeah.
because of an
That is
official.
that was definitely unsafe.
People on the qualifying. He at least blocked like 3 people.
Mhm.
I wasn't too sure what the situation, so I just let it off.
Well, I mean, look at the moment though. I was up in fourth here still, so.
Wait, what were you saying about?
I'm just watching.
What were you saying about qualifying with me?
Sorry.
About an official.
Yeah,
Where, like, you like blocked some people.
Here's the thing. I don't feel like I really blocked anyone on my qualifying.
Oh, you did.
I
It didn't
think
seem like what you did.
like
Wait, was it
how
a blue
I
flag
see
you're talking
it.
about right now?
I was out on my qualifying lap,
Okay, cool.
and so as a result, these like other people were compromising my qualifying lap
Trying to overtake.
rather than.
I don't think you were compromising your lap because you were definitely going a lot faster than you, and yeah, though it did seem a little bit of some blocking because it was in one case that it was faster. I don't remember. He was doing his line on the inside away from you, and then you just turned into his way. That was like really shady stuff. Not saying you were actually on purpose.
Sorry to cut you off there, but
Yeah, I can definitely see that, but at the same time, like, if a driver's on their qualifying lap, you don't block or dive on their qualifying lap.
But
equally
but
so,
I gotta
like,
say, in general, with everyone, it was really weird why everyone was qualifying at the same time. Like,
yeah,
there was at one point there was like 10 people exiting qualifying at the same time.
Yeah, I exit.
There was like no spacing. There was nothing. Everyone was just doing straight. There was even racing.
Yeah, for me on my first out lap, because I was one of the first people out, I saw a whole bunch of people in front of me and slowed down because I was like, why are all these people so close together? It's qualifying, not a race. You know? That's going to compromise everyone.
I think I even had to get like 2 warnings, like to slow the fuck down.
It puts into perspective too why in actual F1 they have like different parts of qualifying and people literally just get like kicked out of it.
Yeah, they get Q1.
I mean, the fact that this way you have like more racing on the top for the best laps. I mean, I don't know if we should adopt something like that or just have like different sectors of flying for different people. But at least at the start, we should kind of like be able to moderate it, like the amount of people going out all at once.
There should really be something in place there because I felt like I was being compromised. I definitely know that I compromised a couple of people
Yeah.
at the same time because of it.
Yeah.
I slow, like, before I get to the final corner, I slow down just to make sure I have a clear track ahead.
Yeah, okay. Look,
But that also makes it so that the people behind me don't have a clear track from them.
I don't want to cut you off, but like I just want to like you're still watching the replay, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just because I want to like be able to catch you at the part where like there's that big crash there. I don't know what happened because I'm still in fourth, and I know I did go up to like second at some point here, so just to be able to watch that.
So here's the battle between first and second.
I don't know.
Microlin and
it must have.
Yeah.
Maybe this lap because I feel like I remember it being like so I have to...
I feel like I was probably one of the most unlucky drivers on the grid.
Well, yeah. Well, that's it. What did you start as? You wrote it?
I started in 12th.
Yeah.
My teammate started 11th, ended 5th.
Didn't you end 6th, I thought,
or 6th.
Oh, your teammate ended 6th.
My teammate ended 6th.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if she retired.
Yeah.
She retired.
Here, Mayo, do you want to watch the race at the same time we're watching it?
I think I'm good.
Okay.
No, but
and you know what, too, though? I'm remembering, I think it was at the back marker that Micro or, like, a Seto Drifter collided with, actually.
I don't think there was any collisions between Seto and Micro.
Yeah. There was one collision with a back marker.
See, well, I have the problem that my
But like
my laps don't count because it only counts my laps that I did in the server.
Yeah.
So I have like the problem of getting my lap.
There goes the ban.
Oh, look at that. Who was that? That was Sam Williams.
Yep.
He spun around. He's on Veil, maybe. Well, I don't know. That's Grinder that gets by fine. Is maybe his re-entry that causes it? Oh no. If he reverses. Odd. I mean, it's happened at some point. We're just gonna have to wait till we come across it.
Let me see micro footage. Micro.
On board with blank.
I see the crash you're talking about.
The shadows do a weird thing here.
Yeah, it's bizarre. I don't know. I mean, it's just the graphics and the track. It's probably track related.
Oh, I see the crash you're talking about. He spun on his own. The micro.
Oh.
The one where micro's off. He catch the grass on the turn 2 into the turn 2.
Or no?
I think it's turn 4.
I have the picture.
Yeah, it was around there.
It was at 6, wasn't it? At the Parabolica interior.
No, it was the one on turn 4.
Oh, look at that! Oh, you see me there? Oh,
he's okay,
look, I remember here where I was fighting with Cats to try to get a gain on him, and this was actually pretty intense because he had overtaken my third there way before on turn 4 where I messed up. But Hero's trying to really retake it, and I was looking at my times, and I was slowly starting to gain on him, so I was really getting just that was intense for me there.
He crashed again. Yeah, the one you said is part of on 6.
Yeah.
He spun on his own.
Okay.
That's why I'm accordingly keep seeing.
And here come the 2 leaders just catching up to me.
He's still behind blank.
Micro and Seto.
Yeah. So Franklin and Seto are catching up to me.
Ooh, Micro tries to go for the switchback, doesn't get it. Oh,
I know the result of this.
To watch. Oh, look at that, dude! That's such an intense battle.
Yeah, they overtake Mark, which was a back marker.
Yeah, and then
Well, that was faster.
Oh, I think it is. Oh, he's right here. Look at that. I remember. I think it was a Williams too that I saw there in the gravel.
Which and then there was a slowdown for the.
Yeah, you could see me right behind there too. And so is this part right here. What caused it? Oh.
Yeah, the micros.
What happened?
The parabolic incident was.
Yeah.
On it.
Oh, that's bizarre. Wait, nothing happened. I keep getting anxious for the moment to happen.
Who else in the race was running, was there anyone else in the race who was running mediums? Because I was running the mediums.
Oh yeah, no, dude, I was very soft. I pit halfway, ran soft the whole time. Oh my god.
Like, if I were using the softs, then maybe, but I found, like, in all of my practice laps, the mediums were very good when it came to tire life. So
Yeah.
I was thinking of playing the long
Well,
game.
that's it. I found with softs, I didn't find like myself being put at any disadvantage throughout the race. I felt pretty comfortable with it, but like they could be, kind of like less noticeable like degradation that I was really like feeling that much in the tires. But
Wait,
Like,
let me
with
check. Let me
me
check
and the
the
tires,
rules.
I
Mhm.
felt like the tires had a steep curve. Like, once you hit that point where
Yeah.
you notice the
Well,
degradation,
of
you
course, yeah.
notice
You
it.
start like to slide a little bit more and stuff. I mean, that's it. Like you probably noticed a little bit of upslip
It's not
too.
even that. Like,
Mm-hmm.
with the especially with the qualifying tires,
Oh, of
once
course, yeah.
the degradation is noticeable, they just like burst,
It's once they're noticeable
basically.
that they're just really bad. But softs, they're kind of a weird mix, I guess. In a obviously
Yeah,
quality
but
game,
like,
which I mean makes sense.
yeah,
What we're talking
it's
about.
like once you notice them, you may as well just pit.
Yeah.
It's not even.
That's it.
Yeah,
Because
it's
I mean,
like
then again, sometimes too, you don't. It's almost like you don't really notice it, and you still manage to go with whatever, they were at. Oh, look at this. So okay, so you see right here. This is where I'm second. I don't know who spun out there though. I don't know. It looks like it wasn't on the
into turn
screen.
4. In
Yeah,
turn 4,
like are you watching
yeah,
right
that
now? I thought it was into turn four. That's what's fun, but I
in
mean,
turn 4, I was stuck into the wall.
mm-hmm,
Uh, After Microlint spun into me, I was
mm-hmm.
stuck in the wall at the apex of turn 4.
Okay. Oh, that's weird. But look at that, dude. Oh my god, I'm second. Wow. Oh, dude, it's just
No,
like it's just such like an achievement for me, honestly. I want to just get like a medal for that. Attain
I
second
just
place for.
yeah. I wish my race were a lot cleaner. It it's like
Yeah.
it's very rare for me to have clean races.
How long do you practice for? Or did you practice?
I practiced yesterday.
Ah.
That's all my
Well, that's
practice.
it. Like I usually try to practice, like get a little bit of time in on the track, like at the start of the week, kind of like at like generally on the weekends, like right now type thing.
Yeah.
On the Sunday, I try to like practice just a little bit so I get a hang of the track, and then midweek I'll try like on Wednesday get some time. If not, just like on
I
Fridays, that's when I'll start.
I had a hang of the track. Like, I'm really adaptable. It's just a matter
Mm-hmm.
of everyone else
Oh, what's the
who
camera
like
view? What is he looking at? Okay,
for
well this might be the microphone.
yeah.
Um.
For me, like
Oh.
I retired out of
Mm-hmm.
situations with other drivers rather than myself. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Well, I mean, I usually try not to
like
with
it
that, but.
it isn't shown on the race replay,
Mm-hmm.
but Hunter's locked up behind me at turn 4 on lap 1,
Mm-hmm.
and I was spun into the wall at turn 4.
Oh my god, yeah. Well, I mean, for sure, right?
So
That was an
yeah,
incident. I mean, I don't know if it was on his end. He
Oh
yeah,
just
god,
like
I
left.
did, but like
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Hunters
Wait,
slowed
click this.
down and let me take back the place, but
okay.
it was definitely
Oh,
not.
not to cut you off, but like, just you see Fapser there, like, oh my, dude, it's so intense when I Fapser right up my ass there, like, I
Yeah,
just you saw that for a split second there until like turn one, like right up my alleyway. I was actually able to defend him for like a good while there. Oh my god, and if only I could have just held it in. Honestly, like, I just had so many incidents after that just choking out that I completely lost my pace.
kind of the attitude in qualifying wasn't as great as the attitude for the race because,
In the
like,
sense that.
I definitely like I was saying, there were so many instances in qualifying
Mm-hmm.
where I get in the way of someone in front of me gets in the
Yeah.
way of me. And then so like
Well, I mean,
it felt
yeah.
yeah, it felt a little toxic,
I mean,
like
it's a
when
little
I
bit tricky,
said this
obviously,
is a
too, when you have
problem.
everyone trying to like get up to par and like to actually practice on the track. That like, you know, oh my god, okay, just seeing in the background there, who's that? Going to Williams, that's fun. But I mean, that's
That
the
was
thing.
Drifty Joe.
Yeah, okay, that's this spin. I mean,
Yeah.
qualifying's
Okay,
like
this
it.
is
Yeah, I don't know. Still time for learning, and at that moment, so a lot of people are just all stuck on the track. Some are good, some are really bad.
Yeah.
Big mix.
Yeah. I definitely feel like having maybe like multiple qualifying sessions or something of that sort.
Hmm.
Like have something in place
I don't know.
to kind
I
of
don't know if
like
honestly I'd
figure
like that as much because the problem is that would put more pressure on like people having to like drive at different times. Okay, but so
Sure.
here's where I pitted, and that's what he put me down to like 7th or so. I mean, but I did have to pit. Oh man.
The problem with like Q1, Q2, and Q3
Mhm.
is if you think it's bad enough qualifying anyway, normally you can have everyone qualifying in Q3 or Q1 or whatever it is, the first one, all within a shorter time frame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can have pretty much everyone on track.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have
But
to talk
the-
with probably with Micro about maybe putting a rule that every driver should have the chat on,
Yeah.
because that was we're just trying. We're
Wait,
just
sorry, what
telling
did you say? I
stuff.
didn't catch that. Every driver should have what on?
The chat.
Shaft?
The
Yeah,
chat.
Oh,
Chat.
the chat. Oh, sorry, you're right. Yeah, for communication's sake. Sure. Oh,
because there was
no.
like, oh fuck, the driver is just not complying on anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude, you can actually see the lag here too on from the commentators end,
Oh,
where I literally just like
that's
went right
so
into
bad.
the wall. Look at that. See, and this was what was so annoying.
Yeah.
I thought my Wi-Fi had literally died. I was getting called like this. I don't even know what was going on.
Yeah,
Everyone
Yeah,
was
it was
crashing
just-
into walls.
Yeah,
it
it
just kept
was-
lagging. I just had to stop the bridge for a second.
And that's it.
I
Even when
might see
got
if I can
back-
go.
Even when I got back, it was like still really stuttery, and it was like the sound was cutting out and stuff like that. It was really like, and that's what dropped me to 10th.
This is Appleseed is breaking physics right now.
Oh yeah, no, that's me.
I was just doing a safety car. I was just driving slow, and my game was just keep on lagging, kept on lagging. I was just trying.
Oh,
I think I might go through the rules with Micro, like
Mhm.
being a bit more specific on everything. Stuff like safety car.
Oh, at least
What happens to
yeah.
lap down cars if the safety car is deployed late
Yeah.
in the race? So I might go
What-
through all the rules just to make them more specific, and then the drivers know what to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know there are already some quite good detailed rules for like rejoining the track, but I guess not everyone looks at them.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing it now, I could have probably like if I kept going,
Mm-hmm.
went back to the pits and kept going, I probably could have benefited a
Oh, yeah,
lot.
I mean
from
that's
the
dude.
safety
I mean,
car.
I just find it's like there aren't that many situations where I find it's like worth it to just stop. I always find it's worth it to just keep driving. At least have fun in the race, try to get some
Yeah,
positions up,
but
down.
I wasn't expecting, people to be, like there were a lot of incidents, so I was not expecting so many incidents.
I was like I was
Uh-huh.
just toggling control one, control one, control one,
Mm-hmm.
and then I was like nothing. Then 1 second later, I went back to that person, and they just crashed.
Mm-hmm.
And then I went back to one other person, and they just crashed. It was just like all this spawn or anything. It was just like a huge mess trying to catch up with everything.
Yeah.
That's why
Oh
I
my
took
God.
the.
I'm just so annoyed though too about that. Like this actually dropped me all the way down to 10th
It-
there.
The funny
Right.
part is that I was talking with Micro before the race, even
Mm-hmm.
everything. He was saying, "Oh, it's an easy track. It's not that hard." It's like it's not an easy track because
Well,
I'm
let's say
from
he's saying
France.
that's I don't know. He was mentioning that was easy
Like,
track, and so like people would
yes.
focus less on the racing and more on like having each other around. I mean, I don't know. I somewhat
Because,
agree on that since I was like in autopilot. Since this wasn't as much like Monaco is really mentally demanding. Still like, and here you see the safety car. Yeah.
I thought it was like he said it seemed easy because like was mainly 90 turns. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm from the country where the track was or the race is,
Yeah. Well, Portugal.
and basically, I've driven some time on the track,
Mhm.
and it seems easy because it's like Catalunya, but it's not easy
Yeah.
at all.
Well, I mean,
It's like it's sketchy
longer turns, it's
corners.
faster, but then again, you have to be more alert to be able to be precise at your braking
Th-
points
th-
and
These
to not
seem
mess up
fast.
because you mess up, you're in the gravel pit and like someone that's way
These
faster.
seem fast. You
Yeah.
think you can take it fast, but you cannot.
Okay, look, so it was right here. It was Club D who overtook us. And the thing is that he was not a lap car. And then on top of that, who else was there? There was Grinder, or was it you, or was it, Williams? Yeah, there's a Williams there, and Club D that just completely went right past the safety car. And I mean, I don't know, like it's kind of a shame to hear that Micro's not enforcing it. Because I just find this was kind of like really scummy.
That's
to
the
see.
It would be easy if I could see like the blue flag cars or anything like that. It would be easy if I could
Yeah.
do that. But people were just overtaking as like the moment we said that they could overtake,
Mm-hmm.
and I thought it was just slapped cars because they didn't show the
Wow.
logo of them overtaking.
Yeah. I mean, just look at that train though. Unofficial.
Hmm.
You still at the same part there, or are you watching?
I'm on lap 18.
Yeah, okay, same. No, but I mean, you just see like a big train though.
Yeah.
Like, so annoying. Yeah.
I think from the
Wait a
lap
minute,
cars, I think it was like
What really warrants a safety car?
well, it's due to
What?
lag, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was due to lag. There was like a lot of lag problems, like
I just don't
spinning
think
and
3
crashing.
laps was appropriate in that sense.
That's the
But-
problem. I went for one extra lap because I
Mhm.
wanted to see if one more try would actually get people's attention.
If what?
They would get people's attention, like
If-
the lap cars.
Wait, I don't get what you mean. You're saying that if you went for like one more drive, instead?
I went from one more lap
Yeah.
because I was trying to see if people, because some of the lap cars were
Yeah.
still too far away and everything.
Well, it's
I
a.
want to get, and I wanted to get it together so
Oh, okay, yeah.
they could probably actually notice what was going on
Well, but that's
and
it,
maybe
though. I mean,
lap.
effectively, what the safety car is supposed to do, though, is that's supposed to be able to get the all the cars together if there's a big incident, slow down
Yeah.
the race. I don't think it would have been appropriate to like had slowed it down for an extra lap there. I mean, of course, you do have the lap cars, but I mean, they're not really a part of the question. Why you're doing that? It's not really to
Because,
regroup everyone more so too.
I was at the end of lap 2 and there was like
Yeah.
still 5 cars still lapping around.
Yeah, I mean, look, fair enough. I don't want to be critical either, because I mean, this is all in retrospect right now too. But
My average speed of that was like around 90
yeah,
kilometers, 100 something even that.
I mean, it's
probably
it's
uh,
just-
good in the sense of who was 13th there. I think it was Akito who was really able to take advantage of that. I saw him on the straight
Yeah.
going like right by. He was able to get.
He just
Back
fucking 100% turbo and just
Yeah.
heat off.
And well, what you imply that you don't turbo all the time at 100%?
Some cases maybe not. It can be
Oh,
like
yeah,
a
yeah.
push to pass turbo.
But yeah, I know what you mean. And so,
Yeah, even Mark crashed under the safety car because they were still going race speeds and overtaking and everything like
Yeah.
that.
so
The weird thing is that people kind of pitted extremely early.
yeah, actually, I noticed. I mean, Micro
They
went
a
very
lot of
early.
people they all pitted at the beginning of the pit opens.
I mean, dude, it was a shame,
Yeah,
honestly.
that's weird.
That like I at least hurt myself too. That I wasn't able to take advantage of this moment to pit. When you're under that really long safety car. Like,
Yeah,
man, if I could have pitted, then that would have been like so much better for pace in general.
yeah. I was thinking of pitting around
I
lap
don't think if
15,
someone, I don't think there
which
one
would
car
have been
pitted.
absolutely perfectly timed
yeah.
for
Oh.
this.
Well, no, but I pitted lap 15, so I don't know. I think you're talking about 16 or so because this was what we're watching right now is, I believe 19. So this was like 2 laps.
Yeah, this is lap.
I think it was 17 that was pulled out on, or 16. But I mean, yeah, I pitted 15.
It was 16.
Oh
yeah.
wow!
Timing.
But like I was on mediums, so I probably would have like if I didn't really see any issue with my tires, I probably went even further.
Akio passed, and he actually spun on his own.
Okay, yeah.
Despite being like anti caution and safety car, he kept going full racing speed.
Oh, really? But like, was he lapped
Yeah.
though?
I don't know. That's the thing about it. I can't see the
Wait, what's his name?
actual
What's his name?
Akio.
Oh, Akito. Yeah, no, he was lapped. That's it. Because he was
Yeah.
13th at the time, and I mean, of course, by the time we were all released, he was 13th place, and I think relatively much more close. He was around 1 lap, like half a lap or so.
Oh yeah, he was. He was like laps down, like 3 laps down.
Okay,
or
and so watching here now. Okay, this is a big moment right here. We're getting back to the race. I was chasing. I believe I was lapped here actually, because this is a Seto drifter that he's watching first. I was funny enough. I was actually keeping pretty good pace with him there. What happened? I
And
think it
then
was here
you
where I messed
use
up.
it to into turn 4.
Was I bumped actually? I think I was bumped here. And I think it was Fluffy actually. I feel like I remember getting bumped here into turn 4 or 6, sorry. Look,
Oh.
there. See? Boom.
Yeah,
Like,
somebody locked up right behind you
yeah, it
and
was
bumped
Fluffy
you.
there, the Ferrari. He just like, I guess, I don't know if he locked, but he just straight up like bumped me there over to the right, and then I dropped wait a minute. I dropped to 11th. Well, dropped to 11th from 9th.
Oh, and there's
Oh
a
my God.
big incident at the end of the
Yeah.
train there.
I mean, it's just,
I think there was even one car that lapped me.
uh-huh.
When I came out, I was like coming to the turn 6, and he just goes by me. I'm like confused to what just happened because I said the safety car was coming out and be cautious, so don't slow down or whatever.
There should
Yeah.
really be
And
like
he just goes by at full race speed. I'm like,
But see, overall too, it's all these incidents that I find it really annoying how Micro's kind of disregarding all of them, being like, "Oh, whatever, I'm not gonna like do anything about it," or something
there
like
are
that.
a
Well,
lot of incidents
there were a
and
lot of things. I mean, I don't know, like what
Yeah.
action should be taken on these, but I mean, I just kind of feel it'd be rightful to have something be done about it.
there should
Penalties
be
and
something in
like
place
that.
because otherwise people are just going to keep doing it.
Yeah.
I didn't even have enough people to put every single incident. That's the thing about it.
Mm-hmm.
Just like sure you can have like racing incidents, quote unquote, but at
Yeah.
the same time, like if it's this ridiculous, then there should be something in place to punish the driver even so.
I
Like
mean, yeah.
that's why I said on the race incidents chat to put your stuff down, so it'll be more easy to track later,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
like the reports. So
Yeah,
I'll just hit the
yeah.
button and skip through the whole thing.
Oh, and you know what I find kind of ironic though is that Sam there is part of management, and yet he was the one there who just completely disregarded that safety car there. on
Well,
lap 2, so.
Blank has downloaded downloaded the replay.
Oh yeah, okay. I don't. I'll download that.
He put it on Micah. He
Mhm.
tagged Keto and Michael, but he didn't tag me.
Hey, unofficially still watching?
Yeah, I'm still
Okay,
watching.
good. Yeah, dude, I'm actually getting a good recording right now of all this stuff, so we'll have like a race review tomorrow. Like,
Yeah.
if you're fine with that.
But there are like way too many incidents to really make this like a proper race. This
Well,
like lap 1
I mean,
and then like right
Not
after the
counted,
safety
I think
car.
would be kind of pushing, honestly. But
Like
Like
I'm not saying race not counted. What I'm
Mhm.
saying is that like you know
well, it's just
like
not
me if it yeah
a fair race.
like yeah this is not okay because maybe like an incident between like maybe like 1 or 2 drivers per incident would make sense, but these are like 4 or 5 6 car pileups.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, especially that
This
one
is
part.
insane.
I mean,
This is
but
not
then again,
okay.
like when you have bigger pileups, it's more down to the incident itself. Maybe having one person do a mistake with another person, it kind of dominoes. So
Yeah,
you can't really punish everybody necessarily, and you have to
like I'm
deal
not
with it how
saying
it
punish
occurred.
everyone,
Okay, yeah.
well, if
but
it was to actually punish everyone fucking one
Well,
race
fine,
band.
uh-huh.
yeah, like there should
Mhm.
be something in place, like penalty points. Penalty points would.
I was thinking about either penalty points or position penalties, but that doesn't work on a Assetto Corsa. You cannot put position penalties. I was thinking of
Yeah.
time adding penalties on like after the
No, I mean
race.
like penalty points, as in like on a like
or license.
virtual license.
Oh,
Yeah, like in an actual racing, like if you get a certain amount of
Yeah, I
points,
know, I
you
know.
like
Mhm.
get like a race ban after
that'd
a
be
while.
interesting, but that would be a pretty complex system actually.
That would be a pretty complex system, but it would help a lot because
Wait a minute.
like there are lots of
Hey,
instances
all,
with
all I
drivers
know is
locking
that
up.
I was I was in management, and then somewhere before the start of the race, I got removed from management.
Mm-hmm. Oh, really?
So I got no race control.
Oh, that's odd.
I don't know. Micro put me, and then he's just removed.
You did it by accident, maybe.
Maybe, but yeah, this is like there should be something in place to control the drivers. I don't know how to
Like
control the drivers really.
the two wheel rule. In a lot of cases, it wasn't even applied. They were
Mhm.
just going over the lines, full fucking grass everywhere.
So,
Yeah,
right,
like
you
right
should-
there, there was a point where Microlin
You're
just went
watching
off
this
track
though, right, man?
completely.
Like, saw Micro there go wide a little bit. I don't know if there's another incident
Yeah.
down here. He has Blank behind him, and then Sam Williams. But... Oh man,
No,
this is
the
a-
thing, the
battle.
weird thing is that when I talked with Micro, he said the race was actually pretty good.
yeah.
And
Well,
I'm
I mean, listen. Then again,
what?
it's from his perspective. It's different.
Yeah, it's from his perspective.
Whoever,
Like,
yeah.
Like for me, I thought the race was pretty bad.
I just seen a mess. The probably gonna have to either rule that.
Oh,
or just
around
shut
the
up.
outside
Yeah,
for Blank.
I guess that's smooth.
That is a good overtake, especially at
He has-
turn 1.
he has
Turn
a
1
spot
is
at the end.
deceptive.
Mm-hmm.
Turn 1 is very deceptive because like it looks like it's wider than it actually is because it tightens at the end.
Well, I found that it looks kind of tighter than it is in the sense that you can carry a lot of speed through it. You know?
You can carry a lot of speed into it, but for what like I see it as, it's wide on entry and then it's tighter on exit.
Yeah, so I mean, we're kind of nearing the end here, so we have 4 laps remaining.
Yeah.
First, Michael's second. I think that's actually the order we had. Actually, well, here you do have though. Michael does overtake Blank.
Another
Look at this.
instance
Oh,
with
okay.
OG4.
Toru's fun.
Toru had a couple of instances on
Oh,
lap
look at this right here
1.
too. I was up ahead to 9th. What happened here?
Wow, there are so many lapped cars at this point. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean, I feel like, if I didn't have so many problems happening on my end, I could have maybe stayed within the lap of the 2.
If I didn't have so many issues on my end, I could have actually finished this race.
Yeah. I mean, hey, you gotta take baby steps. You gotta get consistency and ending the races at least too, and then you start working your way through the points. And it's especially where I saw myself shine last season near the end, where like Dukai managed to pull 5th place, I believe. Yeah, it was 5th, no 6th, where I actually scored my first point. And since then, I've been doing relatively well throughout the season. I mean,
I'm just a reserve driver though.
Yeah. Okay, wait, just this pause you there. Here's where we, I think, have an incident between myself and Fluffy. Where do I get punted here again? No, it's fine.
But like, there were a lot of incidents between drivers. I know that.
Oh wait a minute! I think this is it.
Oh,
just watch. This is it right here. This right-hander, I think, is where I maybe messed up. No. But
there has to be something in place for drivers when they're rejoining the track.
Yeah.
Because that is a dangerous situation, especially
well, what makes it dangerous too is the urgency of the person trying to rejoin the track. I mean, I'm kind of speaking for myself here with my urgency to get back on the track. If I mess up, I'm like, I'm trying to get back on as fast as I can.
I kept seeing people just.
You kind of disregard whoever's behind you, and then boom, that's how you get a big collision. Maybe someone who's in first and cause big.
Yeah, it's a big collision, or like it can hinder someone else's race. Like, sure, you're defending your position.
It actually happened when I was racing in like Africa 2 week. I did like 2 races because it was just garbage to go.
Okay.
I spun. It was on Dijon. I spun on the first corner. I guys just go by. I'm like waiting, and I just go. I didn't even block the whole road. It was like the outside line.
Cut you off, but there. See, this is where I go on. I go wide. I don't even know what happened there on my end. I think I was just way too late on my braking, and I was like just subconsciously trying to like drive as fast as I could. I don't know. I was kind of on autopilot.
I go on the outside line, so like I'm not blocking anyone race line. And just one of the guys from the race just comes in speed into a corner. They cannot do full speed and just spins out. And just starts blaming on me for
and speaking of spinning out, wait, watch this right here. This is it. Look at that. Oh, that was unofficial. You know what I'm talking about. You see this?
Yeah,
nice collision there in turn 8. Oh, that was really annoying. Or no, that was 7 on the Orelha. Oh my god. But that's what dropped me down to 10th. This was where I was like really pissed off. I was fighting it out with Fluffy later on to try to get back on position.
And
yeah, I need like one more person to help me with the race. Direct, I think, which because I would just keep on second tool when it would just something happen. See.
And I mean, it shows too that it's such like a mental game too. Like especially at the end, like when I spun out here now, like right?
Someone.
Oh, there you go.
Fluffy spun.
No, it's not Fluffy.
No, Fluffy's fun.
Oh no, actually, maybe that's one of his first spins because he spins again then later. But it's such a mental game, like trying to be able to stay consistent even at the end when you're like when your tires are worn, you're like kind of like mentally too tired of the race, you know what I'm saying? And you're like trying to hold your position in as long as you can until the finish line. Like that's when you see a lot of mistakes and a lot of switches happening. And
I think like some things that like. Drivers, when they have a mistake, they immediately try to recover. But at that point, like they're rushing the recovery.
Well, you're just rushing to get back on it. You're not
Yeah,
looking
you're
at
trying to
whoever's
rush to
there.
get back on it, and that causes
Yeah.
more mistakes.
A couple of laps before, actually, in the replay here, when I had messed up there on turn 6 at the parabola, I was trying to get back on as quick as I could, but like I knew obviously that I wasn't going to be able to really hold back that position anyways. And I did kind of just like take a look to my left there to make sure that like people were getting by safely and I was able to get on at the right moment and not necessarily ruin anyone else's race.
But about the accident I had on the R42 race,
Mhm.
I was going against people that were legit, that they were
Yeah.
on the VRE races.
As in like legit tryhards.
The like legit
Okay.
fucking
Well, I mean,
top
I guess you could say we
drivers.
all are in a sense. I mean, we're all kind of in a sense want to be air to
they're
be
like
us,
the top dogs.
yeah,
They're the
of
ones that
course.
are
I know
racing
you
that.
mean people like faster micro. So yeah, last lap here. I mean, we just got I kind of feel like unofficial at this point. You got Fapster and Michael Chance kind of working together. And look at that. See, that's where I had that incident where Fluffy he spun and he kind of ran into my line there, and then I don't know. I don't know if I would have wanted him to get back to that position, but it's fair enough that I didn't avoid. And that's where he had it, end of the race. And I was just really mad though at that point, honestly, because I was like really trying to at least maybe like be able to make my way up to 9th. So not that I would have made a really difference for points. There you go. Someone's in the wall there. Cat. Wait, did he not even finish?
Who?
Cat. Or no, okay, never mind. Yeah.
No, he didn't finish.
Okay, yeah.
It was just that.
I just saw him parked and I was like, wait, lap? Oh, man.
One thing I do have to say, maybe I don't think they should be. I know it's probably a little bit unfair, but I don't think so. Go back to the pit should be not allowed.
As in.
Because there was people going back to the pit, right? You said they get the penalty, but sometimes the penalty can be too short and actually gain a position.
Yeah.
Because they go to the pits and then just getting ahead of everyone.
But like if they get a penalty, you're saying, and they pit, it gets rid of their penalty, and that should be allowed, or
there's like a lot of people that they spun.
Yeah.
And then they went back to the pits.
Okay. But why isn't that allowed?
And you get a penalty because you leave the race that moment, and you get a penalty of time to make it like fair. And the game makes it fair for you and for everyone.
Oh, you're saying that's what the game automatically does?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
No,
sometimes it can be like a little bit too short.
Oh, so you're saying it should be longer? Yeah, I mean, of course, if you do cut the track.
No, I don't think it should be longer. I don't think they should be forced to do the whole race. Like if they spot or crash, they have to go back to the track. Like bits.
I mean, you can't force.
It should be prohibited.
But so yeah, so there you go. That was Estoril, guys. Hope to do maybe more of these kind of race reviews and stuff like that. And I'll catch you guys then at your res. Till the next one.